Welcome to Morning Joan, the hottest podcast in town. We've got a jam-packed show for you, filled with all the latest celebrity gossip and news. So, let's dive right in. The Golden Globes are always a night to remember, and this year was no exception. Helen Mirren was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Award, and she gave a speech that was both heartfelt and hilarious. The 80-year-old actress joked about being the proud owner of two large balls. Yes, you heard that right, after winning 2 Golden Globes earlier in her career. But in all seriousness, Helen's speech was a beautiful tribute to her long and illustrious career, and she thanked her co-stars and collaborators for their support over the years. And let's not forget Sarah Jessica Parker, who took home the Carol Burnett Award for Lifetime Achievement in Television. She spoke about feeling grateful for the opportunities she's had and the talented people she's worked with. We're also getting a sneak peek at the seating chart for the Golden Globes, and let me tell you, it's going to be a wild night. Charlie XCX, Emma Stone, and Leonardo DiCaprio are just a few of the stars who will be rubbing shoulders at the event. And with tables that include Kate Hudson, Chris Pine, and George Clooney, we can't wait to see what kind of drama and excitement goes down. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the exciting world of book-to-screen adaptations, and I've got the scoop on what's coming next. From romance to dystopian thrillers, get ready for a literary lineup that will keep you entertained all year round. Let's start with Bridgerton star Regé-Jean Page's upcoming project, but first, we have some exciting news from the world of Hunger Games. The latest installment, Sunrise on the Reaping, is set to hit theaters in November 2026, starring Joseph Zada as a young Haymitch Abernathy. We're also looking forward to The Love Hypothesis with Lily Reinhart and Tom Bateman, based on Ollie Hazelwood's best-selling novel. Other notable adaptations include The Husbands, with Juno Temple, 5-star Weekend, starring Jennifer Garner, and an animated version of Stephenie Meyer's Midnight Sun. Anya Taylor-Joy will lead the cast in Lucky, a story about a young woman returning to her con artist roots. We're also anticipating Emily Henry's Funny Story, which follows Daphne as she navigates love and heartbreak. The list goes on, with Bridgerton not being part of this specific set of adaptations, but rather a reminder that great stories are being brought to life on screen every day. Whether you're a fan of romance, science fiction, or mystery, there's something for everyone in the world of book-to-screen adaptations. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We've got one last juicy story to dish out before we wrap up the show. You guys, I have the scoop on the most talked about party of the week, and it's all about Chanel's Coco Crush event. Can you feel the excitement? So, it seems like everyone who's anyone was in attendance, including Gracie Abrams, the new face of Coco Crush, and the incomparable Lily Allen. Now, I know what you're thinking. What makes this party so special? Well, let me tell you, it was a night to remember. Tessa Thompson gave a toast that would put even the most seasoned public speaker to shame, praising Abrams and introducing Allen's performance. And speaking of performances, Lily Allen brought the house down with her intimate and cheeky set, playing hits like Pussy Palace and Tennis. I mean, who doesn't love a good story? And Allen's got plenty of those to share. The crowd was mesmerized, darling. But the real star of the show might just have been Connor Story. Yes, that Connor Story. Everyone's got a crush on him, and I don't blame them one bit. He looked dashing in his Juleva heritage outfit, styled by the fabulous James Yardley. Now, I know you're all dying to know who else was there. Well, let me tell you, it was a veritable who's who of Hollywood's elite. Maggie Rogers, Kerry Russell, Dakota Fanning, and Rebecca Patricia Armstrong, to name just a few. And of course, they were all dressed to the nines in Chanel. It was truly a night to remember, with great music, amazing company, and more than a little bit of drama. But that's what makes life worth living, don't you think? That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.